Good morning, cultists! Welcome to a brand new breakfast with CthuLoops. Today we're starting a new campaign in Crusader Kings 2. Now, I said that I would hold off on starting a new CK2 campaign until Holy Fury is released, so allow me to explain before you start throwing full bottles of wine at your computer screens, or your smartphone screens, or your refrigerator screens, I guess depending on where you're watching this. As I said, the original intention was to wait until Holy Fury is released to begin our next campaign, but I've heard rumors that Holy Fury is still a couple of months away from release. I didn't want to leave you guys without any new CK2 content for that long if the rumors were true, so I decided to do a mini campaign to fill the void until Holy Fury comes out. So what does mini campaign mean? Well, it means that I'm going to do a campaign that'll be mostly just for fun and less for challenges and achievements. That being said, I wouldn't mind if I got some of these Catholic achievements. When Holy Fury is released, we'll consider this series complete and move on, regardless of how far we've come or how far we have left to go. As you may have guessed from the series title, we're going to do something loosely related to Dracula. I'm going to be playing as a Catholic ruler in... let's see here. The High Middle Ages in, you guessed it, Hungary. More specifically, the area of Transylvania, which is where a lot of the Dracula lore and whatnot comes from. And before you start pointing out the historical inaccuracies, I know this is way before Vlad the Impaler. Vlad was technically the ruler of Wallachia, and he's also not of the right culture. Vlad was Romanian, but I don't think Romanian culture exists in CK2, and if it does, then it's definitely not in here at this time anyways. And before I proceed, I'd like to give a huge shout out and a very special thank you to Mr. Mostly Mediocre. He came up with a few suggestions on what we could play during our little mini campaign. He suggested the Aladdin achievement run, which I think could be awesomely fun, but the problem with that is I don't think we're going to be able to achieve that in the span of time that we have. Maybe it's possible in 2 months, I don't know, in like 60 episodes or so, but I'm kind of thinking that it might take a little longer since we need to snake our way across into the Maghreb region, which I guess is around here, North Africa and whatnot. So I thought that maybe doing a more free-formed, less restrictive campaign would be, you know, a better way to go for the mini campaign here. We'll do the achievement, the Aladdin run in the future, but not right now. So again, thank you to Mr. Mostly Mediocre for coming up with those ideas. So the goal of this campaign is to play around with the papacy, install a satanic cultist as the pope, and eventually turn Massalian for that sweet, sweet Wincest. So let's go ahead and set the rules. And yes, I believe I already have some planned out. Oh, I guess it didn't. Weird. Alright, so we're gonna go with delayed dynamic for major epidemics like the Black Plague. Everything else is pretty standard stuff for what I do. Shattered Retreat off, Defensive Pacts off, because that just drags things out for too long. And Dynamic Desert Drift turned off, because I hate Desert Drift. It comes in handy when you're playing as like custom kingdoms and empires and whatnot, but yeah. And also we have AI seduction turned on, so it's going to be an absolute orgy constantly, which is always fun. Alright, so let's do this. Iron Man Dracula. Fantastic. I'm actually going to put a cut here so that I can change the coat of arms and set the dynasty name once the game loads up. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, we're back. So we are Count Dracula Mate of Feher. I've changed the house, or the dynasty name from Akos to Dracula, and I've also changed the coat of arms to this little thing, which is, I guess, a demon dragon spitting fire, or maybe sticking out its tongue, blowing a raspberry at someone. I don't know. It looked a lot more appropriate for the Dracula name than the 3 purple dots or whatever. I don't know. Looked cool, but still. I think this looks better for sure. Kind of looking for a bat emblem, but I don't think that actually exists. So that's unfortunate, but it's fine. So our stats are rather mediocre. I was kind of hoping for a higher intrigue, but we are currently the Spy Master of Transylvania as well as a commander. And we own this little dinky area called Feher. And I apologize if you guys live in Feher. Didn't mean to call your county dinky, but it is kind of dinky right now. I think this area is actually the traditional area in which the Dracula lore unfolds and all that stuff. Alright, so we're super weak. We are super, super weak. We also don't have a son. So I think maybe we'll actually go with Cruelty as an ambition, and then I'm thinking maybe we'll go with seduction, and then we'll try to seduce the pants off various ladies, and then impregnate them, and, you know, have a son that way. Let's get ourselves a debutante. Hey, she's quick! Wow, nice! Awesome, let's seduce her and get some babies with her. Nice, let's hope this works out. I'm really hopeful. We are going to have our Chancellor fabricate a claim in... Where do we want to have him fabricate a claim? This guy's fairly weak. This guy's not so weak. This guy's fairly weak, but not weaker than him. Weak, yeah, they're all minor counts and whatnot. Let's go with Pest. It's close enough. It's not adjacent to our territory, but that's fine. Our Marshal can train troops. Our Steward can collect taxes. And our wife is our Spy Master? Alright, why don't you go study technology in Constantinople. And our Court Chaplain can proselytize because this is currently Orthodox, which we don't want. And yes, we will try to recruit a court physician as well. You have sent messengers and scouts out in all directions to scour the realm for skilled physicians that would be willing to take up residence in your court. Word should reach you shortly if they manage to find a suitable candidate. Hopefully they will not bring back a quacksalver. Oh, so the whole Dracula thing. I was thinking that eventually, like, initially we'll start out nice and all that stuff, and then eventually we'll become evil as the campaign goes on. We'll turn Satanist, we'll have someone from the satanic cult become the Pope, hopefully. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for the whole Dracula thing. And then, hopefully, we haven't seen it in our last episode, or in our last campaign, which was unfortunate, but hopefully we'll see the immortality quest trigger. I'm kind of banking on my incredible luck with immortality to, you know, grace me again. And then we'll become immortal, we'll become satanic, we'll become a vampire, cannibal, etc., and then we'll fit the theme, and then we'll turn Messalian, worship Lucifer, you know, the whole shebang. What people normally like to do in their Saturday mornings and all that stuff. The usual, right? But for now, I think we're just gonna have to stay put until our liege becomes weaker. I've set my sights on Borcalan Catalin, but the age difference could cause a bit of scandal if the court gossips take notice of my efforts. But she's such a little morsel. And also, let's join the Hermetic Society. We can't, because our learning is not good enough. We are not smart enough to become a court... damn it, that's dumb. Well, I don't really want to join Lucifer's own right now. Maybe join the Dominican Order? What does this do? I've never done this before, so I guess maybe we'll... I don't know. You know what? Maybe we'll just forget about this for now. And my liege wants to institute title revocation allowed law. Absolutely not. A while after you spread the word that you are seeking the employ of a court physician, one of the priests from Arad arrived at your court. The cynical priest introduced himself as Moses the monk and expressed a wish to serve you, although seeing as this individual is shunned by the rest of the priests and religious authorities, the religious authorities are unlikely to approve. So for 1 year, we'll have -10 temple vassal opinion. Doesn't matter, we're doing it. No? Can you stop asking me for this title revocation law thing, please? Unbelievable, this guy. I sent Catalin a beautiful necklace and had her room covered with wildflowers. The gambit seems to have paid off, for I found a magnificent new saddle with her embossed seal in the stables today. This lady wants me to ride her like a horse. I'll ride you like I ride Glitterhoof. Some carefully placed words where they can easily be overheard by notorious gossips can be more effective than a love letter. Borkalan Catalan must have gotten my message, for I found a lock of hair wrapped in silk with her personal seal in my chambers today. How do we know that that's actually her hair? What if it's like someone else's pubes? I don't know if I want someone else's pubes. Stop asking me, man. This is harassment. I'm attending a festive outing with Borkalan Catalan. Unfortunately, half the court is also here, and I'm having trouble getting any time alone with my amorous quarry. Let's leave her a note, or let's flirt discreetly. I mean, we are club-footed, so I don't know if that's really gonna work. Let's try flirting with her discreetly. Despite never getting a chance to be alone with Borkalan Catalan, I do believe my winning personality has impressed her. Nice. Hey, whoa. That's awesome. As you are working, court physician Moses bursts into your study, holding a pitcher of Kool-Aid and shouting, "Oh yeah, my Count, you have been up all night again. It would be in your best interest to not work so hard, lest you shall collapse from exhaustion. Can we become diligent?" Oh. Blessed playthrough, knock on wood. Everyone, please knock on wood, knock on all the wood. And now that we have at least 10 learning, let's go ahead and join the Hermetic Society. Greetings, Count Dracula Mate. We are delighted to learn that you have taken your first step towards enlightenment. The secrets of the corpus may be obscured to you now, but in time you may come to understand them as I have. Hold in thy mind all thou wouldst to know, and Hermes, the thrice blessed, will teach thee. Signed, Magnus Allen. After all that, are we at war with someone? Transylvania is attacking this guy for Pecheneg. That means if this guy gets his butt kicked, we might be able to declare independence. It's a bit of a dangerous thing to bank on, though. Because he could regain troops pretty quickly. And I think we should also try to form alliances with various dudes. Now, your heir is currently not married. This guy does have more troops than the other dude. Oh, is it because of his martial score? Okay, in terms of the territories here, they're pretty much the same. What about this guy? Oh, he's currently married. What about your siblings? Alright. Okay, let's try it this way. Our youngest daughter is currently married to my steward. What the hell? The middle child is not married. Let's see if... Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Married. He's not married. But that wouldn't make much sense, would it? It's not on my dynasty, though, so that's not really gonna work out. This is gonna be a little interesting because, as I said, I don't really play the Catholic religion as much. So it's gonna take me a little while to really get used to the whole concept of, like, waiting for claimants, claims and all that stuff. Because normally, when you're playing as non-Catholics, you're surrounded by other people who are also non-Catholics, of different religions, so you can just not worry about needing claims and all that shit. But yeah, this is gonna be very interesting. Okay, so I think this guy might be our only option, either this guy or this guy, but he's fairly old. Okay, so let's just go with him. Let's arrange a marriage between him and Zila. Fantastic. Bam. So hopefully we should secure an alliance with that guy's Daddy-O. Right, Daddy-O, can we form an alliance? We can, perfect. So hopefully, there we go. I managed to chance upon Catalan alone in the kitchen when she came down for her usual late snack. We've talked and laughed for hours and I can tell the attraction is growing. Hoping I've read her correctly, I lean in to whisper in her ear. Ask her star sign. Oh. Okay, I think probably confessing my love would be the better idea here. Yeah, she's young, so she's most likely a naive romantic. Let's go for it. Perfect. I sure know how to cajole women. Catalan and I spent the night making sweet, illicit love in her bed. I snuck off in the wee hours, leaving the court clueless. I hope. and we're going to keep her as a lover. That way we can pump out some more babies. And it seems that my liege is now getting his teeth kicked in. Perfect. But not nearly enough for me to safely declare independence. And, oh, you've actually converted them. Fantastic. Good job, buddy. Now that you're done with that, let's have you improving relations with the Pope so that we can get some favors. Eventually, we'll depose the Pope with our own satanic creation, but for now, we'll just have to make do. And we lost our court chaplain due to pneumonia. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but our court physician? I don't know if I want my court physician to be my... you know what? Fine, let's do it. Court physician, let's have you improving relations with the Pope. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do, if you know what I mean. If you like to... The Pope needs you to bend and spread. You gotta do it. Levy shifted noble obligations. Absolutely not. Get out of my face. So he's down to 545 troops. I have 636. If I declare an independence war against him, I might be able to swing it. But of course, he does have the duchy. Maybe we'll wait until his troop count goes down even more. But I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, okay. We're doing it. Should we, though? Because if we lose, what happens? Okay, let's see. If we lose prestige, and... That's it? Oh no, we lose 100 prestige, we get imprisoned, and we lose prestige. And the other guy gets prestige. Okay. But he is going to eventually become much stronger, but we do need to break out of his thing. Because otherwise, I don't think I can attack these dudes. Yeah, must be a liege or... must be our liege or a vassal of our liege. Alright, let's do it. I hope I'm making the right choice here. I really do. But yeah, I think he's gonna be preoccupied with this war, so let's do it. War for independence has started. Let's go ahead and start sieging down his capital, and it's gonna be undefended. Wow. We immediately need mercenaries. Good grief. Oh no, we can't afford anything. This was a terrible idea. Oh, we can actually call in our allies. Right, let's hope he actually agrees, though. Perfect. Absolutely fantastic. Please attach to this army with your 876 dudes. You've had a son. Elemer? I don't know if I want Elemer. You know what, though? I think for this campaign, normally I would name heirs after Patreon supporters, but I think for this campaign, let's just go with every one of our heirs named Vlad. That way we can have a Vlad Dracula eventually, and then we'll also we'll legitimize him, but we'll also make it so that every single Vlad is... What was I gonna say? We'll make sure that every single Vlad is... Oh, right, they're numbered, so that we know which Vlad we eventually end the campaign on. Alright, we've got the top holding, and to Neophyte Mate, my brother, as you know, we're always in need of more ingredients to perform our experiments. These experiments are essential to uncover the mysteries of the world. I propose a joint venture to combine our knowledge in an effort to identify and gather ingredients so that our search for truth will not be halted by such worldly things as material shortages. Alright, let's do it up. Let's gather ingredients. Initiate. Guy Orgy has offered his help with gathering much needed ingredients for further studies of the mysteries of the world. But first, I need to decide what kind of ingredients we need. Gather herbs in the hills. We'll hunt. Considering our martial score is the highest one, I think let's go for the hunt. I'm hoping that's what determines it, but I could be wrong. Together with a small band of hunters, Count Sack Guy Orgy and I have set out to hunt animals in the forest in an attempt to gather animal parts. These ingredients will be invaluable in experiments to understanding the aspects of the world. Our combined hunting experience should make this easy. Oh, nice. Maybe I made the right choice there. Okay, so we've got the second holding, and we are at 93%, meaning that this guy might actually surrender if he's smart. The forest is full of wild animals. Even though they are elusive creatures, our cunning is more than enough to find their hiding places. Nice, so we gain 2 animal parts. I hope it's their genitalia. We've received intestines and antlers. Okay, so not genitalia, but that's fine. Intestines are close enough to genitalia, right? Right. Right. That's our heir. Wait. Oh. Wait. Huh? Why is this guy named Vlad Matefi? I don't understand. Oh, you had a child. Oh, but right, of course, he's not of our dynasty because it wasn't a matrilineal marriage, which is dumb. Super dumb, but oh well, it's fine. During the last few days, my daughter, Dracula Maria, has been acting strangely indeed. I've just been informed that her aggressive behavior and episodes of extreme anxiety have been caused by rabies. She's dead. Yep, she's dead. She's gone. Yep, there's no surviving rabies. Absolutely not. I don't think I've ever seen anyone who's not immortal survive rabies. It's almost as bad as the Black Plague. It's only a matter of time before she bites the bucket. Let's go ahead and attack our liege's troops. And there we go. She died frothing at the mouth. Sadly, she didn't die of vampirism or anything like that, but it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get our peace. Perfect. Thank you very much for your support. We are now independent, which is great. Which means that we can now declare wars for border disputes and whatnot, but... Are you serious right now? Wife? Just because I banged another lady doesn't mean you get to pull this kind of shit, wife. Unbelievable. Fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Transylvania. What? I've never seen this before. Huh. Now, I know he's super weak right now, but eventually he'll become more powerful. I think maybe we should try to get rid of our wife. So that has Hungarian liberation of Wallachia. Oh, so this guy's not at war with him anymore. Interesting. I guess he just lost, right? Oh no, I think the Liege's war took precedence. Interesting, very interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get any support for this. At least not without bribing some dudes. Shoot, I don't think that's gonna be enough. Not right now anyway. Wow. Okay, fantastic. Holy shit. We managed to fabricate a claim on the County of Pest. Let's go ahead and press that. Hey, are you still down for helping me out with alliances and such? How about I send you a gift? He isn't super old. Yeah, let's send him a gift so that he likes me more. And I do have more troops than this guy, so let's go ahead and... You've got to be kidding me. Get out of here, wife. Get out of here. Good grief, that lady. Look, see how much people like me? Holy crap. Alright, let's go ahead and press that claim, and let's call this guy into into our alliance. Or rather, into a war. Hopefully he'll agree. Perfect, and we'll have him attach himself to my butt, as well as my troops. Let's not go into their territory just yet until we get our troops all gathered up. And we're gonna go back into Feher. My wife, Yolan, or Jolan, just asked me if I'm having an affair with Borkalan Katalin. Her stony expression does not reveal whether she knows or is only guessing. Lie to her face. She might try to have me assassinated though, so we gotta watch out for that. Alright, let's go ahead and ping pong this guy's butt until it is sore in the least sexual of ways. A few days ago, Initiate Mamlan told me that he had written a paper on Thurgic rituals and handed me a copy to review. Reading through it, it is apparent that it could do well. It could well revolutionize our understanding of this topic. Do I see fit to endorse it? Absolutely, in the name of science. Alright, we're going to continue to harass this guy's troops, and we are at 75%, meaning that we won't get any more war score from attacking him. So let's go ahead and actually take down his capital right here. Initiate MacLeod's paper that I endorsed recently has now been approved for publishing. Great. Oh, so endorse successful paper, so I now gain +1 learning for 5 years. Oh, cool. I never realized that was a benefit. I am pretty great after all, so I'm no longer humble. Are you serious right now? Alright, cool, I guess. It's not great, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. And that, my friends, is 100%. Sweet. Okay, let's disband our troops. And now we have the county of Pest as well as Feher. Pest is the better county, but that being said, I think we want to remain in Transylvania, because, you know, that's kind of our thing, right? The Count of Transylvania, the Duke of Transylvania, the Transylvania dude, whatever. And we'll have this guy as our spy master, because we need one. Can we change our laws? Possibly. If we can change the opinion of Capylon Mihaly. Who is Capylon Mihaly? My steward, who is also my former son-in-law. What does this do? Order to take the vows. I think it disinherits them, right? I think that's how it works anyways. So you could bribe his butt, which I think... I don't know if that's going to be enough to be able to do that. Can't buy his favor because I don't got the dough. I can actually just request a council position, or sorry, not that. I can actually just, yeah, request council support, and that should be enough for me to be able to do this, but I don't really see any need for me to be able to revoke counties, or revoke titles for now. Let's have our court chaplain, sorry, not court chaplain, our chancellor start to fabricate claim in Pex, because he's kind of the only independent count right now. I'm assuming we're still gonna have problems with this one. Yeah, if we can get their support, that would be great, but they're not huge fans of me. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's fine. So at least we have a son who's able to inherit. I think then... should we try to pump out more children? Or should we maybe... Oh, wait. It's Gavelkind, right? Ah, shoot. Okay, so we don't actually want to have more children then. Okay, so let's not go with seduction. Let's go with... Oh, we can't change her for another year. Alright, well, I don't see my wife getting pregnant anytime soon. I believe she has hit menopause. Let's go ahead and break up with my lover. I would like to pump out more children, because then I think we might be able to get a quick child. But that being... Oh, wait. Can I just ask these guys to take the vow? Can order an unlanded courtiers to take the vows and join a monastic order of their choice. This will disqualify them from normal inheritance, but they can still be claimants. But I can't ask... Right. I might need to do a little bit more research on this. Oof. That's, it's gonna be interesting. Alright, well, let's break up with my lover then, because I don't want to accidentally have more children with her. Because... Oh. Yeah. Okay, I mean, we can always try to re-seduce her if we want to, right? Hopefully? Former lover. But the fact that I acknowledged, or, wait, we're not lovers anymore, though. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's changed. Great. Okay, so we're going to try to fabricate a claim on this guy's title. And eventually we'll move down here, too. Because that is the Duchy of... Oh, I see. Oh, okay, okay. So the Duchy of Pest is not owned by anyone. And this guy has territory where he really shouldn't. Got it. Okay. What does max troop count? Oof. About 1,600. Which is a decent amount. Thankfully, I can get about, you know, 1,200-ish. Which is not bad. But I think for now, maybe we'll just focus on surviving. Actually, I think considering our advanced age, maybe going with hunting might be a better idea. Appoint counselor. Oh, you want me to be our marshal? Okay, yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's hope that he doesn't send me off to weird places to scratch his butt with a sword. I don't know if that's a thing that people do. This guy wants us to... Are you serious? The guy from whom we've gained independence. He would owe me a favor. Why would I want him to owe me a favor, though? Do we actually want him to owe me a favor? Not really. But... No, I think he's gonna act against me. To neophyte Mate, I must say, dear colleague, I cannot fathom how you get along without a proper assistant. My own is both bright and obedient. Not once have I detected the stench of alcohol upon her breath. Take my advice and find an apprentice of your own. Well, maybe that's a bad thing if you can't detect alcohol on her breath. Maybe you should try to find someone who's copiously abusing alcohol. You know, for scientific purposes, right? Okay, I actually have someone in mind to be our apprentice. Except I can't find her right now. There we go, Catalin. Hey, you want to be my apprentice? Her learning's actually pretty good, and she's also quick. Huh? Oh, okay, I see. She's just in someone else's... Is she the... Oh, she's a court physician. I could try to seduce her, but that would not be a good idea. Oh! I'm such an idiot. I shouldn't have broken up with my lover. Oh, man. Because I could have just not acknowledged the child as mine. Ah, shoot. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna be making plenty of these mistakes. Alright, well, regardless, let's go ahead and set my former lover as my new apprentice. I have a good feeling about this. With neophyte Catalin as my apprentice, I am sure to uncover many a secret in the bedroom. Perhaps I shall perform the great work, the magnum opus. And opus is not capitalized. In the bedroom. Bright times are ahead. In the bedroom. Fantastic. Okay, Right, okay, so we're still trying to fabricate a claim there. Hopefully we won't have this guy try to wage war against me. But he does have a truce with me. Or wait, I guess it's not the other way around. Right, okay, well I don't know if he can actually declare war on me anytime soon. But yeah, he would be stronger than I am, which is unfortunate. And the Hungarian liberation of Wallachia is actually going quite well. Except they just lost a fight, and this guy wants me to support him on the council. He's the advisor. You know what? Sure. I'll support your thing. So now I have a favor with this guy. I don't know what I can actually pull. Oh, I see. Ducal conquest. What is this? Count Snana, the Elec of holds land in a duchy you are pretender to. By spending piety and gold, you can go to war over any county that is a part of a duchy you hold land in, as long as the duchy has no holder. This casus belli is only available to characters of Count or Duke tier. Oh, and he's actually allies with this guy, our former liege. Oh, our piety needs to be at 100. Okay, so it turns out that my ally can beat up his ally. which is great. Alright, so what would we be attacking him for? Oh, this county. Interesting. Very interesting. Not sure, actually. But you know what? I think we're actually gonna call that our first episode. Now, normally I like to have the first episode be an hour long, but I'm in a bit of a time crunch right now, unfortunately, so I do have to cut things a little shorter. But hey, at least it's like in 30 minutes and like 36 minutes or whatever for this episode, right? I know. I promise that we'll have, well, I can't promise that we'll have hour-long episodes, but no, we'll have, you know, we'll come back tomorrow and then we'll continue this campaign. So far, I'm having fun. This is going to be a bit of a learning experience for me, so I apologize in advance if I bumble through things, but I'm going to do my best, and if you have any hints or tips, do let me know, and we'll go from there. As this is the first episode of our series, I will say this only once. Sorry, I will say this only twice. First in our first episode and in our last episode. But hey, if you've liked what you've seen, be sure to leave me a like. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and let me know what you think. Let me know if you're excited for this campaign. I certainly am. And we'll see where this goes. And if you want to support me financially, I have a Patreon, so you can check me out there. I have a link to my Patreon in the description of the video, and it's also available as in the end card and whatnot. Or, I mean, you can check me out while I'm streaming and support me on YouTube, so that works too. So, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast!